Hello dear colleagues, welcome back to our channel. In this session, we are going to discuss how we can use visual brain dumps in the elementary classroom. As educators, we understand that students learn in different ways. Some are auditory learners, others learn best by doing, while many are visual learners. The traditional lecture style of teaching, unfortunately, does not cater to all these learning styles. It puts students at a disadvantage who do not learn well by listening to lectures. This is where the brain dump comes into play. There are many ways to effectively implement a brain dump in the classroom. One of the most engaging and effective methods for elementary students is called visual brain dumps. Visual brain dumps are an excellent way to review and consolidate learning, especially in elementary classrooms. As you know, young students are naturally drawn to colors and pictures. Therefore, this method of learning is very effective. This method is particularly effective in elementary classrooms because it caters to visual and interactive learning styles. In practice, this method can be implemented by having students sketch what they remember about a lesson, a book they are reading, or a topic they have studied. This method allows students to express their understanding of the lesson in a creative way. It also helps them to remember what they have learned for a longer period of time. Before starting this activity, teachers should ensure that it is age-appropriate and that the instructions are clear. It is also important to incorporate student input and provide positive feedback. Here are some examples of how to conduct a visual brainstorm in an elementary classroom. After completing a lesson on the water cycle, students can draw a picture of the water cycle to review what they have learned. After reading a story about animals, students can draw a picture of their favorite character from the story. After discussing different types of weather, students can draw a picture of their favorite type of weather. After studying the life cycle of a butterfly, students can draw a picture of each stage of the butterfly's life cycle. When implementing visual brainstorming, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, make sure that the activity is age-appropriate. Young children will not be able to produce the same quality of work as older children. So keep the expectations for younger students simple. Second, make sure that the instructions are clear. Students should know what they are supposed to do and how to do it. Third, allow students to work at their own pace. Some students may need more time than others to complete the activity. Fourth, provide positive feedback. Praise students for their effort and creativity. Fifth, make it fun. Use colorful, tactile materials or visual aids to reinforce concepts. And sixth, provide opportunities for students to reflect or write about their experience. This can help them to internalize their learning and make connections between the activity and the learning objectives. Some additional tips for using visual brainstorming in the elementary classroom include providing students with a variety of materials to use when creating their visual brainstorm. For example, students can use crayons, markers, colored pencils, or even paint. You can also encourage students to be creative and use their imagination when completing the activity. For example, ask students to draw a picture of an imaginary creature that lives in the rainforest. Or ask them to design a poster to raise awareness about an environmental issue. It's also important to remember that not all students learn in the same way. Some students may benefit from working alone, while others may learn best in small groups. Provide students with the opportunity to work in a way that is most comfortable for them. Some students may need additional support when completing a visual brainstorm. For example, students who are struggling with a particular concept may benefit from working with a partner or small group. Other students may need enrichment and can be challenged to think of more creative ways to represent their learning. Overall, visual brainstorming is an effective and engaging way to review learning in the elementary classroom. By following the tips above, teachers can ensure that the activity is successful. So give it a try and see how it works for you and your students. That's all for today. Please share your thoughts, questions, and feedback in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.